Today, I'm going to be teaching you how to make the most of using templated pages in Notion. A templated page in Notion just means that when you create a page, it's already going to have some of your properties filled out and any information on the actual page that you would like it to have. This can be super useful for things like meeting notes where you have the same kind of agenda each time. I personally use it for writing content, and I have brainstorming tips and tools and little reminders in the page every time I go to write a new piece of content. It can also be really great for things like journaling if you want to have questions pre-populated for you on the page every time you click a new journal entry. There are so many use cases for it, but adding in this small automation can really save you a lot of time and legwork when you're getting started, and that is super helpful for us ADHD people. Let's jump right in. So let's say that every time you meet with a client, you have a very similar meeting outline that you use, and just for all intents and purposes, I'm going to use this one here, so that every time you click new client meeting, these items are going to populate on the page for you, saving you time to have to recreate it. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and copy this, and in order to create a new template for my notes database, I'm going to go over here and click this blue arrow. This works for tasks, resources, literally any kind of page that you would like to have be templated. What I'm going to do is hover over the database, find this blue new icon, and click the arrow right next to it. Then I'm going to select new template and put in meeting notes. From there, I'm going to paste the information that I had that I would like to appear on the page every single time I create a blank meeting note. In addition to having information on the page, a template can also pre-populate any of your properties. For instance, if I wanted to ensure that every time I create a meeting note, it has the right category applied, we are going to do meeting note. I can also choose any of the other properties that I would like to have. I also like to have a date, so usually I will choose this today option, which means any day that this template is created, it will put today's date. Once you are done and you have filled out everything that you would like to be on the page, I'm going to go ahead and just click off and it will save. And now if I go ahead and go here and I select meeting note, it is going to pre-populate this information for me so that I do not have to put in my entire meeting outline or anything like that. It's just there and ready to go. It also put the date as today, and it categorized it as a meeting note. Personally, I think that this is really great to do when it comes to any type of writing. I use this when I create a new TikTok or YouTube idea, and you'll see how powerful this is, especially for something like TikTok. When I click this button here, it is going to open this page, and it takes a second to load because there's a lot of stuff on here. But the first thing you'll notice is that it has all of these properties filled out already for me, so I don't have to click on any of those. And the other thing you'll notice is that I have all of this formatting set up so that I can correctly create my video. You'll notice I have a space to write initial notes. I have a place to write the hook, the end goal, the bridge. I have a formula. I also have all of my hook examples here, which are very important for TikTok. I also have a script builder, so I can literally take this formula and apply it to my idea, and I have the script. This saves me so much time by not having to create this, and just keeps everything that I need to know right here on the page right when I get started. I also like to do, for every TikTok video, I create a photo carousel and a words on screen, so I can brainstorm those here as well. This really is such a powerful automation, and if you're currently doing anything that you can think of where you're kind of recreating the same thing every time, or if there's something you're doing where it would be really helpful to kind of have resources or information or reminders on the page every time, this is a fantastic way to do that. Real quick, if you're using buttons and you would like to have the button that you are pressing use one of your templates in your database, you'll just go on the settings here and you will choose the template that you would like it to populate with. This allows you to have all of these buttons here like I do, and when I click on YouTube idea, same thing, it's going to have all of these already filled out and my little brainstorming area down here ready for me to get going. I just find this helps so much. If you have ADHD, getting started can be one of the most difficult things when it comes to stuff like this, so kind of having a bit of the legwork already done for you just really helps me get right into that zone. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned a ton in this video. Using templated pages and automation is one of the most amazing things about Notion because it really does remove you from having to do a bit of that extra work, which in the long run can really add up to a lot of time saved. Please give this video a like and subscribe if you are interested in learning more about Notion and ADHD. And if you'd like to come join us on Discord, we have an ADHD Notion community community. You can come and hang out with us, get advice from others, and just chat about Notion in a non-judgmental space. I hope you have a great day. Bye, friends.